And we are wrestling with AEW Full Gear. It's later today, um, which is a gross oversight on my part because I thought it was Sunday. So like I said, earlier today, well, later today, I should say. And as of this recording, there are 9 matches confirmed. Um, I'm assuming you know the matches. So how do you feel about the 9 match card that is later today at the Fabulous Kia Forum?
Fabulous. That thing is anything but fabulous. I mean,
Agreed.
come on, man. It's
Well,
right.
that's what they call it in Kia, the Kia Forum, the Fabulous Kia Forum.
Shit. I mean, the only thing that's fabulous about it is it's not a bad seat in the house, but that's about it. Just, I mean, real spit. Just saying. So, it's not that bad of a card, I guess.
There
I
are
mean,
there are some matches that have storyline implications, which is nice.
hooray for storylines.
Well, let's get into it. Tag Team Championship match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. MJF with TBA. They're wrestling the Guns. Well, I should call them the Ass Boys. Austin
Really?
and Colton.
The
Who
ass boys.
who wins Kaliko?
Uh, they're going to keep MJF. It's 0 hour. It's weird that they're having their champion do like double duty. So
Right.
they're basically MJF right now is Seth Rollins 2014,
Um,
right?
2014. When was?
Oh no, 2015
I think it was 2017. Beginning of
when he had both
2017.
belts,
That's when he was
full
teaming with
duty.
Jason Jordan, right?
That's one, but I was thinking 2014 when he had both belts and he.
Oh, when he was United States and
Yep,
okay, that was 2015.
pretty much. But it's 2017 as well. I mean, it might as well.
Yeah.
Same damn thing.
Doesn't it
So yeah.
wasn't the whole thing about MJF was he didn't wrestle often, so when he did, you had to be there. It was an attraction. And now you're having him wrestle twice on the same show.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean it. But then again, I mean, what wasn't that always going to be the case with him? Because it was going to be him and Adam Cole regardless, right?
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just have him either relinquish or drop the Ring of Honor titles? I mean, that story could be told another
Down
time.
the line.
Yeah,
Because you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. People get mad at Roman's schedule, but when Roman wrestles, motherfuckers pay attention. See, this is a problem with AEW. They're not making him in that vein. Because even a person like Seth who wrestles a lot, it still doesn't feel like he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's a workhorse, and MJF is out workhorse in the workhorse, which makes it feel like it's not special, right?
I gotcha. It it that's a funny way of looking at it. The first half of his title reign was Roman Reigns' schedule, and now he went into a Seth Rollins schedule.
Yes.
Why? We do not know. But here we are. That being said, MJF for the W.
I mean, at this point as well.
Yeah. Alright, first match on, I believe this is the regular card. We got the AEW Women's World Championship match. We got Who Are You? Sheeta versus Timeless Tony Storm. Who wins, Kimiko?
This screams Tony Storm.
I mean, it
I,
does, but like, Sheeta literally just got it like a week ago.
hot potato though. Time.
Hmm?
It just feels like it's that time.
No pun intended. Um,
Yeah, time is now.
it just seems like, okay, yeah, why couldn't this have been Soraya rather than Sheeta?
Because maybe they trying to tell a story where it comes full circle. I don't know. I don't know. Got me. You would have thought that was the case, but
Are we trying to rationalize an irrational topic?
I mean, I would have thought that was the case, right? So right, but the thing is like it's just hosh posh anybody with a title shot, so really
Okay,
don't make sense.
so like Soraya wrestled Tony at Grand Slam. I could make the argument that that was where Tony should have won the title to begin with. She didn't. Sheeta comes in, wins the championship. I'm thinking, okay, great for Sheeta. You know, she is legitimately the workhorse of the women's division. Um, but you know, also in the same breath, okay, what happens to Tony? Well, Tony is fighting Sheeta. Okay, but okay, then you have what about Soraya? It goes back and forward too much.
Pretty much. So I mean, it's that's what I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
Mm.
It just makes no sense what they're doing.
Apparently, that old timey guy with Tony is Luto. Um,
Tony is oh yeah, the butler.
yeah, that's a
Jesus Christ.
perfect role for him back then. Um,
That's
so you're Tony Storm. I'm Tony Storm. We agree.
I it's gotta be Tony.
Yeah.
She's too white hot at this point.
All right. Then we have a six-man tag: Sting, Debbie Allen, and Adam Copeland.
Copeland.
They're wrestling Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Bruce Wayne.
Luchasaurus.
Well, like Damian Wayne, if I'm being honest.
Boy, stop Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus. He's
Ay,
more
ay,
than
ay.
great. He's great.
I keep it to myself.
If you got something to say, throw it down.
I mean, you just are not caring with these names yet.
Well, we have to entertain ourselves some way, and it's not going to be watching this show.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, I was a drinker at that. The last time I was at the forum. The last time I was at the forum, yeah, it was practically, yeah. Sounds about right.
So who wins?
This one I'm a little torn because I'm trying to figure out like, I mean, it's got to be Lucha them, right? Sting's on his way out. Sting's taking the pin. It's all Sting's fault.
Oh wow, you're saying Sting takes the L.
Yeah, if his ass is retiring, he might as well go ahead and drop him off, homie. Drop these L's like Santa Claus.
Well, maybe I would have disagreed with you, but anytime I saw Sting wrestle live, he always lost. So I'm going to agree with you.
Money.
Then we have the AEW International Championship match. Freshly pooped Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley. Who wins, Kaliko?
Mox.
No consideration for Cassidy.
No. Because remember, Mox beat him the first time. The only reason they're even in this predicament because Mox was concussed.
I always thought that they were gonna go back to Cassidy getting his W over Moxley.
But getting the W over Moxley would mean that he would have to have had some kind of redemption arc. Where is his redemption arc, sir?
The redemption is beating Moxley. He has the belt, but he hadn't beaten Moxley, who was the one that defeated him for the belt.
He is not beating Moxley. I don't know what crack he's smoking, but he is not beating Moxley.
Whatever James Mitchell is dealing apparently.
I know. I mean, he must have been asking him for a bump or something. Just saying.
Logic says John Moxley all the way, but then you have to think like Tony Khan, and Tony Khan
When have
loves himself
when
some
have they
Orange
used
Cassidy.
logic?
Tony Khan loves himself some Orange Cassidy, so I'm going with Orange Cassidy.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland, which prints na 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 na, hey hey, goodbye, in a Texas death match in California with two guys that are not from Texas.
A death match in California.
Texas death match.
A Texas death. Are they just trying to piss every? That just sounds bad. A Texas death match in the most liberal state. Am I missing something here?
Um,
Like, um, I okay. Let's see. Hangman Page or Swerve. Swerve.
and he is from Fairfax, Virginia, and Swerve Strickland is from Seattle, Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
But it's Swerve because Swerve is over. But I did like the tweet that Swerve popped out about how he Adam saying that he's not down to his level, but he doesn't realize that he's already there. Brilliant.
Mm. I just
Did you
want.
see that one?
I did not see that one. All I saw was Adam Page
Oh,
saying Prince Not he's gonna steal Prince Nana's weed.
oh no! So he sent the tweet. He was like, "Yeah, you noticed that he's not wearing bedazzled um, the bedazzled rhinestones and all that stuff, the jewelry.
Yeah.
But so he's like he thinks that he's can control when he doesn't realize he's already in hell with me right now. Which
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh. I was like, ooh,
Well,
ooh.
I would
Had
have
me like, ooh.
I would have agreed with you that Strickland would go have the win here, and in all honesty, he should. But
Mm-hmm.
Strickland beat Page their last match, so you gotta have that 50-50 booking and give Adam Page his win back. Unfortunately,
Yeah, okay. I'm still gonna say swerve, swerve when I drive. I'm swerve when I
well, my heart's with Strickland, but my brain is telling me Page.
swerve when I drive. I mean swerve when I drive. Hey, swerve when I drive. I mean swerve.
We got the Golden Jets, um, Twinkle Toes McFingerfuck, and Chris Jericho versus the Middle Aged Bucks, Matt and Nick. If the Golden Jet Skis beat the Bucks, they get a World Tag Team Championship title match.
Hmm. I am like trying to think that through. They're in California, the Bucks. Duh. Because I'm trying to figure out why the hell would Kenny Omega join Chris Jericho? Like what? They act like I just didn't like the last time they were here. The Bucks and Kenny Omega were the trios champions.
This is correct.
So okay,
I had the exact same reaction.
like,
And
like all right.
apparently, we were not the only ones. People on the internet were saying, well, actually, I believe it was Nick Jackson. I might be wrong on this. He posted, to promote the show, and he was saying, um, friendly competition with Kenny. And somebody commented, friendly competition doesn't, I'm paraphrasing here. Friendly competition doesn't give me a reason to pay $50 for a preview,
Mm-hmm.
which Nick Jackson replied, it was either that or not be on the show. So
Mm.
the Bucks literally admitted this was their only way onto the Full Gear card.
Hey, you gotta put yourself on the show.
When
But at least they job. I give them that.
did they?
They job.
When did they yob?
Didn't they job the FTR? They job the FTR. They go job.
I mean, they almost didn't yob because they were going against FTR again, and they was like, we'd rather give it to Ricky Starks.
Starts with Big Bill.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, help us, Lord.
talking about swerving when you drive, that, that shit is right there.
Swerve when I drive. Swerve, shout out. Swerve when I drive. Catchiest fucking song of all time.
And Prince Nana puts his fucking heart into that dance.
Puts his whole fucking soul.
Yeah. All right, the Golden Jet Skis, the middle-aged Bucks. Who wins?
The middle-aged Bucks because they're an actual team? Question mark.
We're definitely brothers, but
They're
Jay,
happy and they're singing and they're colored.
but Jay,
If you don't know where that came from.
Omega and Jericho are from Winnipeg, so that technically makes them closer than brothers, I suppose. Um,
But they're not blood brothers. You ain't about that blood gang. Don't step here, son.
it makes absolutely no fucking sense, but Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, they just were like, hey, let's figure out something.
Yeah. Alright. AEW TBS Championship match. Three-way. We got Chris
Sky
Statlander.
Blue. I mean,
So,
can we just get that up? Yeah, yeah. That ass is literally winning, literally and figuratively.
put the belt on the Peach.
I mean, everyone's going to be wanting to put the belt on the peach and probably trying to sexually harass her to do so. But yes,
He needs to come out to you seen the Mario movie, right?
yes.
Peaches
Peaches,
Peach
peach. No, 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 no. Heavens, no.
Yes. This is now law.
Can't be law.
Yes.
I mean, they already did like a whole AEW women's division video with Doja Cat as a reference. So yeah,
Hmm. We got a
bad
four
little bitch, she a rebel. She the devil. Bad little bitch, she a rebel.
we got a four-way tag team championship match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. We got Ricky Starks, um Big Cass Bill. We got La Falcon Ingobernables, Rush and Dralistico
No.
with Joe the assistant. The wrestling FTR, Cash Wheeler, Dax Hardwood, and the Kings of the Black Throne, Milwaukee Black and Bogo Brody King.
I mean, Brody Burger King?
Yes.
There you go. Sounds better.
Ooh, so who wins?
Big Bill and Starks?
I mean, the only other alternative is FTR in my mind.
Yeah, but FTR can be like, we didn't. Um, let me see who's taking the pen here. Dralistico is taking the pen.
Yes.
So yeah, that way FTR can say we never lost. The Brody King and Malachi Black, I think they're still trios champs. Ain't no sense of them. Yeah.
No, they're not. The
Who?
the acclaimed is.
Oh yeah, Daddy Ass is it. Yeah. You know what? I forgot they weren't even on the card. Yeah. So, that might be changes shit. But no, it's got to be them, right? Because they just got the belts. And
You
plus,
know,
we already had one title change. So I'm predicting two title changes, which is Sky Blue. No, three. So far, I'm thinking Tony Storm, Mox, and Blue.
okay. Well, I think there's still a story to be told between Starks and Bill and FTR, especially since Edge is busy with Christian and they're not friends again because that's where this is
Well,
leading.
that's how they're ending their feud. That's how he's ended his career after that, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, until then, FTR needs to do something. It Starks and Bill for now. Could be no, it's not. Okay. Um, Ricky and Bill for the win. And that brings us to the AEW World Championship match. Actually, no. Let's wait 1 minute. There will be a big major announcement on this show of AEW's newest, biggest signee to date. Um, any idea of who that could be?
Um, I'm trying to think. People are yelling CM Punk, which I'm like, that makes no sense. People are saying Mercedes, which could make sense. Kelly, even though she's from Boston, Snoop, LA. Um, People were yelling Rousey. I kind of can't see it because that is a big ass cloud over a division.
Right. The two
Um,
the two I heard were Osprey and Mercedes. But what doesn't make sense to me is Mercedes is not cleared to wrestle right now. So why would you announce something when she's not ready to be in the ring? And Osprey's contract doesn't come up until February. So
exactly.
it unless I mean it can't be Ric Flair, he's already announced. I'm sorry. I'm still
Thank God.
apologizing for that. Um
No, that is your fault.
yeah. This sounds stupid. Alexander Hammerstone?
No. You don't bring somebody like that to sign on goddamn pay-per-views. You're not telling people to spend $50 to hear that motherfucker sign. It's got to be somebody who's got some cachet.
Hmm. So Mercedes.
It could be. It would have to be Mercedes. Because why would Osprey sign when he's not even out of his other deal?
Right.
And I'm trying to think, who would it be from WWE?
Riddle?
What, Rick Boogs? Like, I don't
No.
know. Who's released where everybody was like, holy shit. Well, people are yelling Dolph Ziggler. I did hear that one.
Eh, biggest
But I'm like,
star.
exactly.
I mean, the last time
He,
we had an announcement like this, it was Christian.
I heard it was Eva Marie.
That would piss a lot of people off. I mean, if the
Really?
WWE crowd hated her, what is the AEW fans gonna do?
Oh, they gonna bury her. That's what they gonna do.
I have. I suppose we shall see. And that
Yes.
brings us to the main event, the AEW World Championship match, MJF versus Jay White. Who wins Kaliko?
My mind says Jay White, but it's gonna be MJF because some other Joe gonna break his ass off.
Hmm. You know, I kind of feel the same way. I feel if anybody should take it off of him, it should be Jay White. That should be. And there is, a possibility of the devil costing MJF the championship, whoever that might be.
Which everyone's yelling CM Punk.
Yeah. I heard Britt Baker.
Who?
Britt Baker.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently,
You know what? That might make sense. Cause okay, so you didn't see the video. So um So there's a video of the knockouts with the whole Doja Cat paint the town red, and when they was like, "Ooh, she the devil," and yeah, Britt Baker was pointing the horns, which people are saying they could be her.
Which kind of low key makes sense because Adam Cole got injured because of her, because of him, I should say. Um, but it's not like we could have an MJF Britt Baker match, no?
Yeah, unless Cole's too close to coming back.
I have no
So
idea.
that's what I'm trying to find. I'm looking at the video now. I'm literally like rewatching it, trying to figure it out. Like where it ain't Nyla Rose. I'm surprised they got Nyla Rose in there. They got Sheeta in that video and Stat,
Rightfully so.
Willow, and Soho. But when they said she's the devil, little girl, like only person that was at Britt Baker,
Hmm.
and she was throwing her little devil horns, which everybody's like, hmm.
Right.
But I don't know. But it would have to be. I mean, it's either her or Punk. One of them. I'd be surprised.
What about Jack Perry?
Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Why is the question?
I mean, we haven't gotten a one-on-one MJF Jungle Boy rivalry, and MJF is, a face now, and Jack Perry's a heel. So, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe could be. I just don't see it.
I mean,
But
the real question is, if Jay White wins the championship, can he can he hold down the fort for AEW? Because MJF's been the champion, and it's arguably the worst time in AEW history.
who him?
Could
MJF?
could Jay White bring a little bit of sanity back to the title picture?
I'm put it this way. Adam Cole was the hottest free agent walking, right? Right?
Yeah, that was a rhetorical
He
question.
got he got a title shot and he didn't win the title. What the fuck makes you think Jeff White's winning the title?
Well,
And you can make the argument, yeah. So Jay White is nowhere was near as hot as Adam Cole when he came in.
100%
And
agree
got
on
his
that.
first title, and he got his first title shot. It's like it's a formula. I have yet to see a person sign, get their first title shot at the main title, and win it. The only person that happened with is probably Moxley.
Well, Jay White is not an insider; he's an outsider when it comes to
That ain't,
AEW.
I
And
don't give a damn what it is. Any person that signs and gets hot shotted to the title shot, other than Moxley, who else done it?
well, that's what I'm getting to. He
Oh,
need In order to keep Jay White, he needs that validation. He needs to feel he's important to the company in order to have him stay. So this could be, a way to make him happy. So, he stays with the company whenever his contract comes out.
and stay off from crack rock stars. It ain't happening.
right. But
Stay off the bump. And I ain't talking about the show.
I think we're both in agreement that it's probably going to be MJF.
Probably ain't the word.
All right. Well, we shall see. Um, there's probably more matches announced, but I don't know where you would find them because maybe they were announced yesterday after the show, and I haven't seen those shows, and my hands are too.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So yeah. Next, I think that will conclude our coverage of AEW Full Gear for now. Join us next week as we review that show. God help us all. That will conclude this episode. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, vote on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us this Tuesday as we interview Bovi. Join us this Tuesday as Wednesday, I should say. Join us this Wednesday as we interview Marie Valdomina. And join us every Tuesday and Wednesday for new and couple interviews. Follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Instagram, and Dread for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
I am Kaliko. Kaliko's Chronicles of Wrestling. Let's see where it takes us.
Oh yeah. And you can follow Scooter Dust at Scooter Dust. Alright, for Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Bump, buddy, bump, buddy, bump, bump, bump. Buddy, bump, buddy, bump.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.